So I hope you guys are excited for this, as I am, because the Eisendrache trailer, or should I say we now have footage of this map. It looks honestly amazing. I can't get my head around how crazy this looks. Today for you, I am going to have a breakdown, taking a closer look at this map. Obviously, this is a first look, so if there's anything you think I missed later on, please do let me know in the comment section below. But as always, I am going to try my best for you guys. If you are excited, just drop me a like rating. That's all I'm going to ask, and let's get straight into this. So, Eisendrache is going to be set in a medieval castle. They say the story will unfold as we go throughout the DLC. It's going to be amazing. Jason said everything that they've done in zombies, all the kind of evil stuff, the mind-bending things, so I'm guessing Shadows of Evil, the Giant, everything in zombies is just all mixed into this one zombies map. And just as I predicted, the castle contains massive sources of element 115. It was recently discovered by the time this map was taking place, so we can guess it's taking place during the same time as Eisendrache or the Giant. And before we get into looking at the map, he also says it will introduce 4 brand new mega gumballs, and this DLC should bring everything together. Some mysteries that we've had before, it should create some new ones and solve some old ones. So let's take a closer look at this map. So we know the castle will be based up high on a mountain. We can see we have some sky lifts or sky rides coming up to the top of the castle. Whether we will start off on the ground and these will actually bring us up, we're not too sure. But you can also see in the background there are the rockets. Take a look right there. I'm going to circle it for you guys. We have the rockets in the background of Eisendrache. Now we know there's going to be at least 3 of them, but we can actually see visual gameplay of one of the rockets there. In this next scene, we seem to have some kind of electrical generator or something giving off electricity. I don't know what that is. If you guys do, of course, help me out in the comment section below. We have crosses or iron crosses, flags on the wall. On the ground there seems to be some red circular lights and some patterns surrounding it. I'm going to zoom in for you guys. And then in the middle, there seems to be some kind of structure with blue lights on it. What that is, I can't quite make out. Probably something to do with the Easter egg or something very important. We then have our World War II style zombies running down the stairs. We move on and we see some kind of, again, generator on the wall. Maybe this links up to that electrical thing I showed you not too long ago in the video. There also seems to be a drawbridge in the background, so maybe that comes down when you turn on the power, just like in the Giant. It's also worth noting that the clothing the zombies are wearing are very similar to the ones in the Giant. So take a look at this screen. First off, we can see the mystery box light going up in the sky. That is a blue light. We also see above the castle there is a purple cloud that comes and then disappears. What that purple cloud is, maybe it's freaking magic, maybe the aliens are returning from Shadows of Evil, but we have a purple cloud in the sky above the castle. We can also see down the bottom right hand corner there is something glowing up in red, some kind of statue or ornament. Again, we really can't make out a lot of this because it is blurred, but it's worth noting, it's worth pointing out, so hopefully you guys can try and figure this out in the comment section. As we move on to the next scene, again we can see these big balls in the sky. I don't know what these are, I don't know what they do. We can also see we have some kind of trap near the stairway. We have a clock on the bell tower there, and there is a grounded World War II vehicle in the middle. It doesn't look like it's operational. We then move on to the next scene, which looks like a church or something, some building involved with the castle. It's not unpopular that we see churches or cathedrals, something like that, attached to a castle, so there's no surprise that it isn't one of those. Obviously, the main thing to point out in the next one is the freaking ritual symbol we have on the floor. It's very similar to the ones we see in Shadows of Evil. The big red circular demonic symbols we can see for the rituals we have in Shadows of Evil. So something has clearly crashed in the middle of this map. We have the vehicle, but something has clearly crashed. I don't know whether that's a satellite or something. I really have no idea. Maybe it's a part of element 115, because we know that is a huge source within this map. You can see as soon as we come into this screenshot, as soon as we come into this screen, there is something purple on the wall. There is a purple line on the wall, and you will notice as we progress through this video, you will see even more of them on the wall. So that is obviously a part of the Easter egg. You can also see, I don't know if this is a glitch or this is supposed to happen within the game, but if you take a look to the right of the castle, there is a massive black hole. The whole part of that mountain seems to be very dark and black. It just seems to cut out. Now, whether Treyarch have just not finished the map and they've decided to put it on the freaking trailer, that'd be kind of a disappointment, because, well, you'd think they'd put, you know, the finished parts of the map on the trailer. So whether they've missed that, I don't know, or whether that black hole, that hole in the mountain, is actually part of this map. It's obviously snowing, but there are a load of blue particles floating around on the map as well, which I presume would be parts of element 115, just parts of the meteorite or whatever it is, just floating around the map. We can also see, again, when I was talking earlier about the blue stripes on the wall or the purple stripes, take a look here, we have more purple stripes on the wall. They then give us this. Now, what this is in the middle, to me, it looks like some kind of turbine, maybe something off what would be a plane nowadays, or some kind of missile. I really don't know, but we know since it's taking place in 1944 or, you know, World War II era, something like that wouldn't have been around then. So what this massive thing is in the middle, I don't know. It's clearly dropped onto the map, and we have some other part of it there. There is also a weapon on the wall there. This is my favorite part of it all, a room full of element 115. We can see we have some kind of generator in the middle. We have element 115 stacked in this room. We have a weapon. We also have speed cola in this room as well. We have a massive desk in the middle, and we have a gramophone just standing there in the middle of nowhere. It looks very, very strange. This is a element 115 research lab, and clearly by the computer screens they are doing research on element 115, probably trying to discover what it's all about, what's in it, because we know this is the early stages of discovering this element 115. Here we get a quick view of one of the locations for the Gobblegum machine, and again we see the Gobblegum machine. We know, like I said before, there will be 4 brand new mega gumballs. It looks here like there is some kind of sign just behind the Gobblegum machine that says sort, or there is a letter in red. We don't know what that is because it's being crossed off, but it then says 0 or O RT, and then it says 4, maybe sort 4 or something similar to that. They also actually give us here the basic translations for the Apothecan language. So the symbols that we get, they give us the meanings of these symbols, which is very nice. And then as we get towards the end of the video, we obviously have our amazing zombies, but you may not notice this. You have to look very closely. You can see an explosion going off in the background, but it is not any normal explosion. Notice the sound waves or bubbles actually coming off that explosion, similar to that I forgot what it was actually called, kind of like the boom blaster thing that we got in Buried that you can actually build and it blasts the zombies away with sound. This looks very similar. We see a grenade or some kind of explosion go off, but some bubbles or some sound waves actually come off that explosion. So whether it's a new grenade, something like that. And then in the final scene, we see more demonic ritual symbols on the floor. You will also notice some what look like black crosses on the floor as well. And we see our generator in the middle, if that is a generator, which maybe powers up these 2 electrical big balls that we can see in the sky that I keep going on about. That's all we have for this video. Obviously, there's going to be things that I've missed. This is just a first view for me. I'm going to let you guys update me in the comment section below, and tomorrow I'll be having another video on this map about some things I've missed, because I guarantee you there are important things that I have missed that I want to break down. Plus, I want to go into even more detail about some specific things. So if you are excited for some more videos on my channel, and if you have enjoyed this one, if you could just take a time out of your time and just drop me a like rating, that'd be amazing. Thank you all so much for the support. It has been amazing. Subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any more Black Ops 3 content, and I will see you in another video. Let me know what you think, and goodbye.